Hello, I'm Brett Larson. We are here today for a pretty significant milestone in the way we communicate, the 30th anniversary of the first SMS message.
I'm Neil Papworth, and I'm the person responsible for sending the world's first text message.
And the first text message you sent was?
Merry Christmas.
Neil and I share something in common. Neil's first world's text message was Merry Christmas, sent in 1992. 10 years later, back in 2002, Infobip was born like a Christmas message, which was sent to the local community.
We got the full timeline. We started with the first text message, the Merry Christmas text message, and then worked our way through to today, which included the creation of Infobip 20 years ago. I want you to take me back 20 years ago, set the scene for the first moment for Infobip and where technology was and what it was you were hoping to solve.
It was the period of time when there was no Facebook, there was no Google, so it was kind of really wild from a current perspective. And I remember that we were trying to do a lot of different applications, a lot of different things that we could help people to communicate. And somehow we found it very interesting that people reacted the best at the SMS message actually. So it was very interesting for them to receive it and to be able to answer on a very easy and effective way. And this kind of set or help us to understand what should we do later.
First, I came because I was appealed by the fact that the first SMS was sent 30 years ago. So I kept thinking because I was born less than 30 years ago, so I've always lived in this society. So, well, I don't know anything different, but I cannot think of a society in which there's no SMS, there's no instant communication.
We take it for granted today that you use an app to order pizza or something like that, but 25 years ago, we didn't have those apps, but people started to come up with ways that you could do that, text, pepperoni to like 123 pizza or something, whatever it is. And back then that seemed really innovative, doing that kind of thing.
We're going to use it more and more because, when you're at the airport and you don't even need to look at the screen to see what's the departure gate. Like you can have it right in your SMS. Also, like for any appointments at the hairdressers, you get it right in the SMS. So I think all the companies are seeing the advantages of it. They know it's just the best way to interact with people, to get to people. So even if it can be like somehow, overwhelming or I don't know, we get too many of them, it's definitely the best way to engage with people.
So it was interesting to see how something started as just a simple message that got sent from one computer to another and how it's turned into this massive global phenomenon. And it's especially interesting when you hear that the Infobip platform reaches 75% of the world's mobile phones. You hear that and you think, that's a lot of mobile phones. That's an interesting place to be.
Now we are one of the biggest cloud communication players in the world. We are processing more than several hundreds billions messages each year. Even today, SMS technology continues to grow. First, it helped people to connect all around the world, but it evolved with the time in this application to person and many innovation in this space. So this part of the business is still growing.
They had the possibility to empower all different kind of brands to use the platform of Infobip to communicate with different end users across the globe. It started from Europe at that specific time, but soon after it created environment that Infobip can open up and discover all kind of different markets, different technologies, different ways of communication in different countries.
What's starting to happen is this, like you sometimes read in the press, it's called super apps, or what's happening is that your businesses create unique end-to-end customer journeys or experiences within chat apps, and we are actually similar like we scaled SMS. We are the main platform that help businesses to build these experiences within apps. So We recently built the ability to order rides using WhatsApp, or moving a full customer service from call centers and everything into chat apps, and then being able to either chat or get answers to your question quickly automatically. This is much faster, available 24/7. And so that's what we are working now. We are working to expand that, and we are working to verticalize that to make it available for healthcare, to make it available for retail, to make it available for gig economy and so forth. And we are very excited with that future.
It will be much richer. It won't be just a messaging app, it will be a combination of video, of virtual reality, augmented reality. So probably it will be all put together, and there will be a really blurred line between a virtual reality and the real reality. However, the steps are already being made in that sense, and we will see. I don't expect like revolution, but again evolution, and it's happening on day-by-day basis. And I would say that messaging is really here to stay.
All I did was send a text message all those years ago, but it's things that have happened since then. It makes me proud to be that person that sent that text message.